Everyone, good evening to some people if you are watching us from a different country, and maybe really early morning if you're watching from the Philippines. I am Tita A'tin Theda Pineda, and this is
Tita A'tin Seoul. Aloha, Vancouver. I know you're watching.
You do?
Yes.
Okay, so welcome to SB19 Hawaii Show Live.
And today we are celebrating Miss A'tin Theda's 60th birthday. And woohoo! And also, as part of the birthday celebration, we are appreciating the Kalihi policemen, and
police and firefighters.
And the firefighters for the wonderful things that they do. And later we will introduce a representative who took precious time to come and join us. But for now, let me introduce you to our birthday girl, Tita A'tin Theda. Hello. Theda,
I was going to talk about
Pineda.
how long we've known each other.
Okay, all right.
And you already failed. You forgot my name.
I know, look at that.
So anyway, this event today, because it says SB19 Hawaii Show Live, it's about, well, not about, but the theme of our show is about SB19. Because these two are very, strong fans of SB19. And the main celebration here as well, besides my 60th birthday, is the leader of the group who happens to be celebrating his birthday today. And that's Pablo, John Paulo Nace. Okay, so hello, Pablo.
The very talented
He turns 31
Pablo.
today. Look at that, half of my age.
Yes, I know.
The Tita fan is 60 and the young man is 31. How's that?
He's very talented and he's very good looking. Hello, Pablo. But, okay, don't get us wrong. You might be thinking cougars. We're not. We're just proud aunties. Okay?
We are proud mama and tita, and what else do we call ourselves?
Nanay.
As long as you don't call us grandma.
I am a grandma.
Oh, you are?
Yes, I am.
But we are not the grandma of the boys.
Yes,
we are
we're
the
not.
titas.
We're titas.
So if you're wondering why my partner is Sol, it's because we've known each other kind of forever. About 44 years ago, I came to Hawaii as an immigrant. My first day attending worship service in Honolulu, of course, you have to register. And the first person I met was Blessing Kayabyab. I don't know if you know Blessing.
Hi, Blessing. Hopefully you're tuned in.
She also celebrates her birthday September 6th, a day after my birthday. So,
and she's a blessing. She is really a blessing.
So as a young immigrant, meeting her, I thought, wow, this girl is cute. She's very cute. She's small, but pretty and well-spoken. And I thought, as an impressionable young immigrant, I said, oh, so this is how Americans talk. I want to talk like her one day. And then the other secretaries started to come in, and here comes Sol, and she started also making friends with me, and she speaks well. So I said, oh, so this is the other American girl.
That must have been a
so
good day.
innocent, right? You just come from the Philippines. And then I said to myself, so these are the kind of friends I want to hang out with to improve my English so that later on I'll be American too. But sorry to tell you, 44 years later, I'm still American.
She said she's American, but she's not. Her first, that actually tickles my funny bone, how she thought I was very American. My daughter, on the other hand, says, as I grew older, I became more Filipino.
Because you are.
I know. Now you can hear the accent. And actually, not culture-wise, but mannerisms-wise, and the things that I like now, I am more Filipino, and I'm proud.
Exactly.
American Filipino.
Yes. You
Yes.
know, Filipinos are everywhere, all over the world, and wherever we go, whatever we do, we should always be proud of who we are, right? And that's why our boys here, SB19, wherever they bring their music, introduce themselves to the world, they bring the Filipino culture, and that's why we're happy that we're fans of them. right?
Yes, we
Okay.
are. We're very proud. But getting back to
Yes.
why we're here today.
Go
We're
ahead.
all-
So I think, are we ready to play the video
Yeah.
about me?
We're not
Because
shy.
instead of giving a speech, you know, you don't want to listen to me boringly. Hopefully this is a little better because it's on video. Let's go.
And here we are, my friend, Tita Pineda.
Hello everyone, I'm Tita Pineda and I just turned 60. Now, somebody might be going, 60? I thought she's 80. But it's okay, doesn't matter what you think of me or how you see me. What's important is I feel good, I feel alive, and we are here today to celebrate my 60th birthday. So 60 years ago, I was born to Dominador Pilar and Faye Caparon on September 5 in Bacolod City, Negros Occidental, Philippines. I'm a cute child because I ended up being the only child of my parents. I went to a private school not because we were well off, but because I had good grades. So as long as I maintained a certain grade, my tuition was free from elementary to high school. So in the late 70s, the economy of the Philippines wasn't doing well. My dad lost his job. He used to work for like an American company and they closed down. So he contacted his sister who lives here if she could restart the old application that she did during the 60s for my dad and his family to come over to Hawaii. And sure enough, after maybe just a couple of months, my parents and I were already here in Hawaii. So 60 years, what have I got to show for it? Nothing much materially, but the fact that there are so many of you who are here today to help me celebrate, it just shows that I live a blessed life. You know how that old African proverb, they say, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, I feel like all of you have been a part of my village. One way or another, you've helped me to grow to be the person that I am. The ministers are here. I felt like I've been raised by ministers. I learned a lot from them. And one of the things that I would never forget is the fact that I was taught to always appreciate other people, to hold other people to high esteem, because that's what the Bible teaches, you know. And so for today, I'd like to acknowledge the other people in the community that have been part of me growing up safely in this neighborhood of Kalihi. And these are the police and the firefighters. And when I really think about it, it's like maybe 100,000 times I would drive by in front of the police station, the fire stations in my neighborhood, but I've never had a chance to stop by and say thank you and to appreciate the first responders. You know, when I was going to Farrington High School, the first thing I noticed on my first day was the motto of the school, and it says, "Enter to learn and go forth to serve." That's a tall order to follow, but it stuck with me. And I thought, how can I serve the community? You know, I didn't become a superstar of some sort. I ended up being a registered nurse, and I guess the importance of my profession became pronounced during the pandemic. Somehow, I've been part of being able to serve. So today, I'd like to talk about why I am being grateful, and I'd like to call this occasion as a Kalihi Police and Firefighters Appreciation Day as a way to celebrate my birthday. I know someone teased me, oh, you just want to see good-looking guys in uniform, that's why. And I thought, that's funny, but how about the good-looking women in uniform? But well, it's also true. It's a fact that there is something when somebody wears a uniform, right? So anyway, let's talk a little bit about the police. I had contact with the police, but not as somebody who got in trouble, right? The first one that I can remember was in high school. I was just going home late with my prom date, with my high school prom date, and we were talking stories, and he was driving, and all of a sudden I felt this like as if I was slapped really hard across the face, because there's that force, you know, and I'm like, what happened? What happened to me? And when I looked down, my white gown had splattered of blood. So my date freaked out, but more so my mom freaked out, who was waiting for us to arrive. After I washed my face, I realized that something was embedded on my jaw. So we called the police. What it was is that there were some naughty kids who were playing with BB guns. It was just a good thing that it was just lodged on my jaw. If it missed my jaw, it could have gotten to my heart, or it could have gotten to my eye. The other time that I had an encounter with the police is I already had my first baby, Adara, and because I work at night, my parents would help babysit. So they rented a house across the apartment where we used to live. And one morning, there's a thief that went into the house, went straight to the room where my baby was sleeping to run away with my mom's jewelry box. So we called the police, and the detective that came was my old high school crush, who used to be my neighbor as well. So although that was a tense moment, I was so upset of what had happened. It became a little lighter because then I realized who he was. So I told my mom, Nai, this is the son of Auntie so-and-so, our neighbor. And my mom go, oh, you're so old grown already. And like, my mom was so funny, started talking stories to him. So that was my second encounter with the police. The third one was, we have already moved to the area where we live now, and I have my two babies already. I was going to work late at night, and then I was just driving, and there's a moped that passed my vehicle on my right side here, and then he continued to drive, passing the vehicle in front of me. And I never expected that he decided to cut in front of that vehicle. So of course he got nicked and he flew, and I'm like, I was so shocked, you know, like, you know, things that you don't expect. You're just going to work and you see an incident like that. And the worst part is it was a hit and run. The guy ran. So I was like, oh my gosh, because I was shocked, I didn't remember anything about memorizing the vehicle's plate number. But of course I had to call the police, so I had to write a police report of what I have seen and everything. And then because it was a hit and run, it took a while, like a couple of months, for that guy to turn himself in. And then it had to go to court because that was a hit and run, and later on they found out that why the guy ran. He had history of, I guess, drunk driving, that they already took his license, so he was driving without license, and that's why he freaked out when he hit that guy. But anyway, I had to go to court as a witness. So those are my encounter with the police, and all throughout these encounters, the police were always professional in their manners and how they conduct things. And in some cases, I realized that they are even, you know, not just being professional, but humane and kind. You know, that time when I got shot by a BB gun, one of the three police even followed me all the way to Kuakini emergency room for the removal of the BB. So all this time I have high respect and high regards for the police, and I will always be grateful that they're part of my community. So now the firefighters are thinking, do you have a story about us then? Because your story about the police sounds so nice. Okay, firefighters. There was a time when my parents were very old and they lived with us upstairs, and my mom I guess at that age, they're senile and they love their privacy. So she always likes to lock doors. So she locked their door, so I don't have a way of checking on them to go upstairs. And so I keep knocking, but they're so hard of hearing, right? So I keep knocking, and I was so worried because there's no response. And I thought, oh my gosh, what if by the time I open the door, they're gone, right? Or something to that effect. So I was so worried that I ended up calling the firefighters in my neighborhood. So I believe that was station number 32 that came to rescue. So they broke down the door, and then by the time they got in, my mom was like smiling like, oh, who are these nice looking men? So that seems to be my only encounter with the fireman. And isn't that a good thing? But it's more on a regular basis that I get to see and get help from the firefighters, and that's because of my line of work. So you see, I work in a rehab and nursing center, and we have some patients there who are long-term care. So they live there, and if there's a change of condition, in fact, with any of our patients, because we don't have an emergency room, we would call 911. And guess who are the first to come and respond? It's always the firefighters. The latest was I was busy, and firefighters came and showed up, and I'm like, as a supervisor, I was not called. Why? Some 911 was called, and they said, oh, we're here because somebody called us that that person was stuck in the elevator. And I thought, oh my gosh, stuck in the elevator. So I was so worried. I went with the firefighters. We checked all the elevators and nobody was there, although one of the elevators was broken at that time. So we thought, oh my gosh, I hope nobody tried to get in there, and if the elevator opened, it closed and that person got stuck. So we're knocking, calling, nobody was there. And sure enough, the following day, I found out that there was actually a patient who called, but because they're very old and they have dementia, that person called 911 saying, oh, please send the firemen to come and rescue me, I'm stuck in the elevator, when in fact that patient was just lying in bed. Anyway, I am grateful for the ministers of the gospel in the Church of Christ, that over the years I was raised by them. And if there's any leadership quality that I have learned or I have possessed in me, that's because back then there were ministers who, for example, if you go to them and suggest things like, oh, maybe we should do this for our next project, and they would be like, good idea, you lead it, and you're like, so you cannot say no, so you have to get smart and try to research what you have to do to conduct that activity. So somehow over the years you just learn to work that way. You were given wings. That's one thing I realized. Why, if I have strong personality in a sense that I have leadership qualities, our ministers back then gave us wings. And they encourage us to be leaders, women, men. They always taught us to lead, to take care of the young ones. Even though it was a responsibility, it was a good thing because it built character. And I think that helped, even when I was able to bring that outside when I started working. In the beginning, I didn't have a nursing degree. I passed my LPN, which is the licensed practical nurse, but somehow my company must have seen some leadership qualities in me that I brought in from growing up in the church, that I was offered the position of assistant nursing supervisor. And I was new, and there were other nurses who have the degree, but they were not offered that position. So after a while, I was able to go back to school and get my degree. And until now, I'm a full-time nursing supervisor for my shift. All these things that I've learned from the ministers growing up in the church, like I said, had been always a positive thing that have helped me to gain a better perspective, a better personality, to be the person that I am. And I will always be grateful. And now I could say that I'm also part of the family of ministers, as my daughter Adara had married into the ministry. And by the way, her husband, Brother Denzel Malapit, is also celebrating his birthday in a couple of days from now. So happy birthday, my son-in-law. So at 60, they said it's a new 20. If that's true, maybe it is, because right now at my age, I'm getting into other things. I am now a vlogger. Would you believe that? I don't know how I ended up being like this, but and I'm a big fan of this P-pop group called SB19, and that's why today our event is live stream in our show called the SB19 Hawaii Show Live. So thank you very much for joining me in my first 60 years, and I hope to see you in my next 60 years. And who knows what I'll be up to by then. I hope I will still recognize you and I would still know who I am. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Thank you.
Big round of applause for our birthday girl, Theda.
As you may notice, TTM, that's my husband's, what do you call that, abbreviation for me. TTM, do you know what's that called?
Talk
Too
too much. That's us, not only her.
Going back to TTM, it's been on record. Sister Sol and I, one time we were sent, our district, we represented the district.
Of Hawaii
Me,
Pacific.
Sol, and Sister Jennifer Valerio were sent to California for the leadership enhancement training. Guess what? We talked from the
moment we boarded the plane to when we landed, we talked. And talked.
I'm surprised nobody yelled at us in the plane. I think everybody's so respectful. But our district minister who was sitting behind us, by the time we came back,
He didn't want to sit with
he doesn't
us.
want to sit with us anymore. He changed his sitting arrangement. He sat in the back. But yeah, that was like 2002 or something, right? So the people were nicer.
2001.
2001?
2001. It was around
Leadership
9/11.
enhancement.
Actually, I was reminiscing.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You
because that was
remember?
before 9/11 happened. And then 9/11 happened, then they sent us to Guam. But they were,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That was
So-
after the main leadership enhancement training in
Yeah.
California.
But anyway, back to our program.
That's proof that we can TTM forever.
Yes, I was going to tell you a story about the firefighters, but that's okay. So today is, as part of the celebration, we are recognizing or we're appreciating the police and the firefighters. We truly, truly appreciate your services, your bravery and courage in taking care of the community. They're not here today except our wonderful officer, Noli Galitka, because they are doing their duty, especially the firefighters. They cannot leave the station to come here. And also the police officers. There's so many things going on in the community. Every day they risk their lives. And for that, we thank you. So since they couldn't come here,
They sent at
our
least
little
one.
group went to them. So
Yeah.
we also have a video. If you would please play that for us.
Because we found out that the firemen are not able to come to the party, it doesn't mean we cannot say thank you to them, right? So we are now visiting them. We're on our first station. This is Kalihiuka Station, station number 32. And we brought some goodies with them and a gift certificate. Okay, so let's go. Hello. 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 Knock knock. So we we are now on our second station because we were not successful on the first one. So this is the Kalihi station, station number 6, one of the oldest here in Hawaii. So we'll see, hopefully we'll find somebody here today. Hi! Yeah, we gave out our invitation, but it looks like nobody could make it to the party.
They're at training right now. So
Oh.
yeah, so everybody's kind of busy right now.
Yeah,
Doing
yeah.
different things,
We're glad that you're here.
We use that party to appreciate the firemen in our neighborhood
Okay.
and the police. So there's 3 stations that we gave the invitation, but it looks like none of you can make it.
Yeah.
So we thought, well, that doesn't mean we cannot say thank you just
Yeah,
because you couldn't
definitely,
make it to the party.
Yes,
So we
yes.
have a little something for your
okay.
group here.
Oh, okay.
And this, yes, and this one,
Okay, I will-
gift certificate. Hopefully you can buy something for
Okay.
everybody to enjoy.
Awesome, I'll make sure the guys get it. Alrighty.
Okay, we
Okay.
didn't get your name, sir.
Armando.
Armando.
Yeah, so I'm from the shop,
okay.
okay?
Can we take picture with you
No,
while we're
no,
here?
No, no, I'm not. I'm just one of the guys.
That's
that happened
okay,
to be
but that's
here when you got here.
We have a live.
Okay. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Okay. All right. Hopefully somebody was here. So we are now on our 3rd station, and this is Kalihi Kai. Hello. Well, first time we see everything open. Hi. See, you. I know, we get to see more people today. Yeah, we came here 3 times last time because it was, I think you guys had to respond. Yeah, we came here and there's, good morning everybody. About 2 weeks ago we came here to give an invitation, but it looks like none of you can make it to our party. So even though you can't make it, that doesn't mean we cannot say thank you to you. So we brought something instead. Because the party is supposedly tomorrow, but we didn't get a reply, a reservation.
Notified of
Yeah.
okay. Anyway, sorry.
That's okay.
No, but we did call the office and they said that nobody will be able to attend to. So
Your big boss.
your big boss.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, there was a printout invitation that we gave like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. No, that's okay. But like I said, it's a birthday party and it's to, instead of partying just for ourselves, we thought, oh, we want to say thank you to the people that make a difference in our community. So we decided the Kalihi, because I live in the neighborhood, the Kalihi Police and the Firefighters. So 3 stations. We gave invitations, but none could make it to the party. So we brought something for you today, a little something, and a gift certificate so you can get something for yourselves. Food from the neighborhood. So, yeah. Can we have picture with you?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Whose birthday?
Mine, because I'm 16. I'm turning 16.
Big 6-0, big 6-0.
Happy birthday to Theda. She will not be here tomorrow. No, tomorrow, Saturday.
Oh, Saturday.
Oh, I don't know. Even me, I'm saying tomorrow. It's not yet. It's Saturday.
Yeah.
See, that's aging. But anyway, sorry. She's videotaping because it's gonna be. Since you're not gonna make it there, we're gonna play it on air. It's gonna be live stream, so you'll be able to watch it. I have the information inside. YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a vlogger. Okay, so let's have a group picture.
Can we have a picture?
Of you. Show off your truck. She wants to ride the truck. the,
60th birthday.
oh my goodness. Come on, ladies.
Okay.
Sorry.
At the count of 3, we'll sing happy birthday.
Oh my Lord. For real?
Oh,
Picture,
take a picture first.
Picture first.
2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Theda. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Wow, station number 31. You did great. Wow, that's so nice.
Actually, this is not the first time that she's gone to the fire station, police station. This is her second time already, and that's how
Oh.
we appreciate you.
Yeah. You know, as an immigrant, I came here in 81, and I've always lived in the neighborhood. But like after what, 44 years? You know, we hardly say thank you to the people that make a difference. And if you watch the show tomorrow, the live stream tomorrow. Just tomorrow. Yeah, if you're able to watch it, there's a video there that talks about why we appreciate you guys and the police in the neighborhood. It's a little more personal. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. Bye. Oh, made up for it. That was perfect. What? Earlier we came to this station, number 32, but we were not successful. So we came back after lunch because, you know, we are determined to be able to give away our message of thanks and our little gift for the fire station 32, Kalihi Uka. So let's go.
Okay, oh yeah, the back. Look, 32.
Hi, we're visiting. Are we gonna meet you in the front or?
Oh, okay, hold on.
He's by looking out the window, and I pass by. I go, oh hi, and he look at me like, oh.
Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here to drop off an invitation.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but we didn't get a reply, so we said, okay, I guess they can't make it.
Yeah, we cannot.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No,
But
that's
still a birthday
okay.
Party, yeah?
Yeah.
From a public perspective.
Yeah,
it's not a
it's,
good look for the party.
yeah, we understand, but that doesn't mean we cannot say
Sorry, I have
Okay.
to grab this call.
captain. Captain, my captain.
There's two captains here.
So we were saying to him earlier that about 2 weeks ago we came to give an invite, birthday celebration, but more on trying to say thank you to the police and firemen. So, but anyway, it looks like you guys couldn't make it, which is okay. So we said, okay, even if you cannot make it, that doesn't mean we cannot say thank you, right? So we came to you to give you a little something. And we have a gift certificate where you can buy food for everybody, hopefully. It's not cash, so don't worry.
Okay.
It's a, what do you call? Gift certificate from a restaurant or from a store nearby.
Okay.
Yeah. We are trying to also support the local businesses. Yeah, so what else can we say? We just want to say thank you for all these years that you guys been serving the community. As a resident of the community as well. I've called a couple of times and you guys came to help. There was a time my mom, she's very hard of hearing, and she locked herself in the room. I kept knocking and I'm worried because I thought, oh my gosh, what if by the time I open, she's gone? So I had to call, they came and they had to break the door. And then my mom was like, who are these nice looking men? You know, my mom is cute, right? But like she's naughty too. Oh, they came to see me? Oh gosh. So those are just one of those things that, experiences with the firemen in our neighborhood. And there was a time also that we came here to celebrate my birthday. For a while already, about maybe 5 years ago. Yeah. Because we just live in the neighborhood. And we thought,
So you're our last stop?
Yeah, because we came earlier. Were you on exercise or some kind of? event.
Folks were in training, right?
Oh, we tried to put training earlier.
So we came
Yeah,
here first.
we
They
came
were
here-
knocking all over, so I thought maybe they're
Yeah,
not
and we didn't see the fire truck, so we went to the Kalihi station and we found one person there because they're also on training. And then we went to the Uka, I mean the Kai, Kalihi Kai, 31. And they were there, so we're like, yeah.
This is how she always celebrates her birthday.
Especially, it's a very memorable birthday for her. So she wanted to,
Share a little bit.
to the
And
community.
just acknowledge
Works
the
hard.
people that, it's not just a job for you guys. Because I'm also a nurse, so I do see you in my working place because it's not a it's a rehab and nursing center. So if we call 911, you guys are the first to come and respond. So yeah. So thank you and continue to take care of us here in Kalihi. Okay, can we take pictures? Yeah.
You're the birthday celebrant, so we're going right next to the...
Anybody else who could join us? All right, thank you. Bye. We succeeded today. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, after all that, it was worth it. Happy birthday! Memorable 60.
Yay.
Welcome to the club.
Gosh, I had the firemen sing happy birthday for me, huh? I just realized my laughter is irritating.
So that was their adventure with the Kalihi firefighters.
That took us like half a day, I think.
And
That
now
was
we'd
fun.
like to appreciate the Kalihi police, men and women, and representing them. And very kind to join us today is the courageous, brave, and good-looking Officer Noli Galitka. Please come forward.
Yay! We want to take picture with you,
We'd
sir.
like to take a picture with you. He's been in the force for 19 years. 15. And my amiga Amy
The
said
same
we're
as
old
when
enough
we came
that
to the
he
firemen.
can be our son. He's our adopted son. Come on, Miss Amy. Yeah, we'd like to take a picture. Let's go.
Exactly the same as the firemen because, we don't want you guys to feel
Yeah,
like, oh,
look.
man.
Where's
Only
Miss
them get-
Helen?
Oh, nobody else wants to join
Yeah,
us?
come join us.
Come
Take a
on.
picture.
Who wants
Let's
to join
go.
us? Come on, everybody.
Yeah,
You're being
go,
shy.
Come forward. So it will be nice to take a big
Come on,
picture
Araceli,
with
come
Officer
on.
Noli.
Look, he's looking sad. He's
Yeah,
like,
he's looking
oh,
sad.
nobody
He's
wants to
by
take
himself.
picture with
Come on,
me.
let's go. We truly
Oh,
appreciate
man.
it. And while you're coming, I'd like to say, hello, Philippines. Mabuhay.
Oh, kuya? Oh, you're... Who else? Oh, that's it?
That's it?
Oh, there.
Oh, here we go.
1, 2.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Officer Noli.
Thank you.
Watch out for this young man. He might become, very...
You don't want him in your house if you're doing something bad. But you want him to help you if you're in trouble, right?
Yes. There's a new police commissioner, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you know his
Is the
name?
police commissioner? I'm so bad, but watch him go up the ranks. Bless you. Thank you so much.
Because we have mentioned the people that we'd like to thank in the community, the firemen, the police, and our ministers of the gospel. We'd like to dedicate an SB19 song that reflects how much we look up to the people who lead us, who takes care of us, who serve as our parents. So are we ready to play that video?
Mapa.
Okay, so if you're wondering how we get to learn about SB19 and we live in Hawaii, you know, we're not always updated with what's going on in the Philippines. These young men, I came across them way before the pandemic when they were promoting, they were very young, they were promoting their song Go Up. And I was live streaming Net 25 and I happened to catch them perform live. And then they were interviewed and they were, I thought, oh, these kids are talented. And because the Net 25 hosts were very lovely, you know, they're very happy people and positive. The boys were comfortable with them and they had a good time in their interview. And I thought, oh, I wish these boys will go far, you know, because I could see the talent. And that was way back before the pandemic. And then the pandemic happens. And of course, we all knew that part of our lives was very dark. And as a nurse, firsthand, I experienced that because first responder, right? And I was depressed. I didn't even realize. I had friends. We all end up knowing people that passed because of the pandemic. Yes. And as a nurse myself, as a nursing supervisor, if the lab tech whose job is to come early in the morning to supposed to draw blood to patients would refuse because of the disease, I had to draw the blood of these people who are positive. And at that time, there's no vaccine.
Yes.
So that was very scary. So I had to pray twice. I pray in my office, and then I go to the floor where I'm supposed to draw blood. And before I enter the room of those patients who are positive, I pray again. And thank God, you know, I'm here today. But we did have friends that passed because of the pandemic. And one of them was my old high school classmate who's a doctor in the Philippines. But because of that, he passed on. So that was that's very disheartening. And then after the pandemic, I found out SB19 had started to go up, like their song, Go Up, yeah. Right? And they have the song Ikako, which pretty much talk about the first responders and how we have to get together, not to be downhearted, even though all the negative things had happened, that we as a community, we have to move on and we have to continue to be positive. And that song made me cry. And so I wanted to learn more about SB19. How did they come up with these songs? The mapa, so deep, talking about parents and how, you know, we're being grateful. It's the Filipino culture. And at the same time, it's a natural storyline, right? Everybody has parents. So I think that's why that song, Mapa, what's the statistics on that, Sister Song?
Mapa has been viewed over 119 million times all over the world and has been translated in many different languages, the most current of which is an Indonesian translation. And they have a collab with an Indonesian artist, and her
name is Aruma.
Aruma. So that's the latest. And personally, Mapa is my favorite. That's when I became a fan of SB19. And it's especially touching for me. It's actually difficult for me to watch.
Yeah, I remember.
It was my goodbye song for my mom. But Mapa is the new anak. You remember Freddie Aguilar? Who knows Freddie Aguilar? Yeah? You remember the song Anak? Isn't that touching? Isn't Mapa as touching as Anak, but it's the reverse? You know, Anak, you remember the words? Nang isinilang ka sa mundong ito, nanay mo, tatay mo. Come on, Nephi, sing the song. I can't sing.
At least they said they know.
They know. All the parents here, all the young parents, now you know. Now we know what we went through. I mean, what our parents went through. How much they care for us. I'm a grandparent now, and I'm reliving it again. And wow, the care that you do for that child. So now Mapa is in reverse. The sons, the daughters appreciating their parents. Wonderful work. I think this was a composition of Pablo.
Pablo.
Pablo, the birthday boy. Hello, Pablo. Happy birthday. I know you're watching.
Wow, she knows he's watching.
Or if you're not watching, hopefully you'll catch us when this goes on YouTube. Miss Nympha Ilagan, hopefully you'll catch us too. Thank you for bringing the SB19 boys to Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Congratulations. You know, Theda wanted to bring them way back. She, was it with Harry too?
I was bugging Harry, I was bugging everybody that were producing, but most importantly, this guy down here.
Yeah, Brother
Who's
Sam.
been with me through thick and thin from the beginning.
They went to the Philippine consulate to try to convince the Philippine consulate to bring them to Hawaii, even just to perform at the Filipino celebration. But they didn't have the budget. It wasn't the time. Everything is timing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
There's
so
time for everything.
Time for everything. So we'll show you a little picture later of the SB19 concert here in Hawaii. Anyway, what's
And
next?
speaking of Pablo,
Yes.
because today is not just a celebration of myself, who's celebrating 60th, and Pablo is half my age, 30,
Yeah.
31st today. We have a little something to talk about Pablo. So are we ready to play something about Pablo? Tech? No, they're talking stories. Tech! Pablo
Award is
story,
given to the
please.
musical
Pablo's
artist
story.
who perfectly conveys a beautiful message through the art of songwriting. And the winner of the Composer of the Year award goes to John Paulo Nase.
Ang kalayaan ay isang bagay na treasure para sa akin. Kalayaan para lumikha, kalayaan para sabihin mo opinion. So, yung kalayaan yan, very precious siya.
Congratulations.
The puppy heart beat to me, the puppy heart beat to me. Oh, hi friends. If you're an 18, you would know that I was singing happy birthday in SB19 language because it's my birth month. And you know, when you surround yourself or relate yourself to smart people, you will be smart too by association. You see, I really admired hit songs of SB19 and its leadership, and that's Pablo. So I'm smart too, like Pablo, right, by association. Finding SB19 and birthday celebrant John Paulo Nase is like finding a magical lamp with a genie inside.
Most of us know Disney's adaptation of fairy tale Aladdin with the Magic Genie. Genie is a wacky and funny jinn living in a magic lamp in the Cave of Wonders in the Middle East, who has many powers including shape-shifting, cosmic powers, and granting people's wishes. Now you see why the genie is our fantasy point of reference for magician of hit songs Pablo? What is SB19 without their songs? They are a group of young, multi-talented men who can dance and sing. But how would someone like me know about them if not for their songs? That's why creating amazing songs for SB19 is undoubtedly an integral part of forming a group to begin with, and that's Pablo's forte. As someone who appreciates any art form, I'd wonder why I'm not gifted to have created that particular masterpiece I'm admiring. But then I realized that instead of thinking that way, I should just improve on what I have and create my own masterwork, even if it's not spectacular for others. This is what Pablo has realized early on. His love for music and putting suitable words to enhance it further to become a piece de resistance until people would recognize it.
I have this fascination sa moon, yung buwan. I'm always amazed by the moon. Kasi di ba yung buwan, nangihiram lang naman siya ng light sa araw. Pero it does its job well. Para sa akin, you don't have to be all great. You don't always have to be great. para makagawa ng meaningful things.
Galing.
You just have to accept yourself and do what you can do. Strive to be better day by day. Gawin mo lang yung kung ano makakaya mo. And in time, marirecognize ng people, ng mga tao, kung ano yung meaning ng ginagawa mo, kung ano yung importance ng ginagawa mo. So, just do it. Don't be afraid.
Bars. Nice, bro.
Yes, Pablo's work was not appreciated right away, but he diligently worked and sharpened his skills and even sacrificed rest and sanity. And when you're dedicated to your craft, sooner or later, the figurative Lady Luck will finally smile at you.
Yung training kasi namin noon 2 p.m. So, kailangan makatapos ako ng 8 hours ng work. So, pumapasok ako ng 3 a.m. 3 a.m. sa work ko para makaalis ako ng after lunch and then diretso training. Tapos, matatapos yung training namin ng mga 10, 11, ganyan. Tapos, makakauwi ako ng mga 12 p.m. Tapos, ganun na, kinabukasan, 3 a.m. ulit, papasok ako.
Pablo is a great leader with self-awareness and humility. He recognizes the amazing talents of his groupmates, and because of that, he patiently worked with them with positive reinforcements to inspire them to work hard for the group and to further their abilities, making SB19 a supergroup.
Mga tao na kasama ko ngayon, yung hindi sila expendable. Kumbaga sila yung mga tao na makakasama ko for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Na kahit ano pang ugali yung meron sila or kahit ano pang personality na kailangan kong mag-adjust, gagawin ko. Kasi as a leader, dapat yun yung ginagawa ko. Hindi ko dapat sila pabayaan sa ganung part. Dapat sa bahay din namin, hindi pwede yung pwede na.
Pablo may be a fastidious and a demanding leader, but his heart is always in the right place. Quitting a full-time job to go all out in training as SB19 member and determined to succeed in the music industry, to help provide for his family, to care for fellow artists, as well as to bring pride to the country.
Si Pablo.
Okay. Ang pinuno.
Pinuno. Mamagalit sa akin, pinuno tawag sa kanya. Sobrang genius nito, taon to.
Genius.
Talagang meron din siyang, alam mo yun, yung vision when it comes to things na gusto niya at ginagawa niya.
Mm-hmm.
Talagang nakuha niya lahat yung respect na pwede naming ibigay.
Speaking of leadership qualities, please allow me to stand on a soapbox because I believe that largely because of Pablo, that SB19 survived the grueling years and become the group that opened P-pop to the world, granted that each member has what it takes to duke it out through. Like the famous study of the wolf pack positioning, Pablo is a leader who leads the pack from behind, because being behind gives him the ability to see the whole picture of the group, ready to run in any direction to protect and serve the entire group. And that's how he earns respect and love from his members, as well as from the fandom 18.
In the harsh and fleeting world of show business and even in our real world, Pablo always espouses that whatever life brings us, to always choose to be kind. By the way, this is Queen Liliuokalani, the last Hawaiian monarch. Queen Liliuokalani was a trained singer, choir director, and organist, and she composed 150 melis, or Hawaiian songs and chants. Queen Liliuokalani is also a September baby who is celebrating 186 years this September too.
Today, with the success of SB19, Pablo and his SB19 brothers are not yet complete with their magnum opus as CEO and co-owners of 1Z Entertainment. Under Pablo's leadership, each of them are pursuing solo careers to gain extra knowledge and growth in the music industry, enriching their lives financially and creatively to further the mission and vision of their company. Now, isn't that progressive and forward-thinking? If Aladdin is the main character of the said fairy tale, the genie is actually the power behind his success. Just like how Pablo's amazing songwriting ability and musicality lent a flying magic carpet-like ride for SB19 in only 6 years. And yet, he doesn't take all the credit for himself because he values each of his brothers and dotes on them in his own way.
Imagine 5 po kami, iisipin mo yung timbre ng bawat isa, yung pagkakasunod-sunod. Kasi siya rin po yung nagbibigay ng parts namin sa kanta. Parang yung 6 na kanta yung ginagawa mo, yung instruments na ilalagay. Parang nakaka-amaze siya na paano mo naiisip yun ng sabay-sabay, paano mo nai-imagine yun. Kumbaga, talagang ma-feel mo yung hirap and yung parang kung gaano niya kagustong gawin or mabuo yung naiisip niya. So ayun po, talagang nakaka-amaze and nakaka-inspire din na parang gusto ko rin gumawa ng something like that. Ayun.
Tsaka hindi po for himself, kumbaga para sa group talaga yung ano niya. Kaya po parang doble ano po yun. Iba talaga, ibang kalibre.
Pero pag nadinig ko talaga na nagsasama-sama yung 5, yung dynamics po talaga namin. Iba. Sabi ko, bakit ganito? Pag ako lang kumakanta. Pero nung nadinig ko na sa amin, parang doon talaga nakikita yung talagang personality or kung paano ibigay ng bawat isa. Hindi mo masasabi na mas magaling yung isa sa isa eh. So I'm very proud na kaya po namin gawin yung mga ganong bagay.
So it starts with a good composition.
Yeah, so I have really, really deep appreciation for Pablo. She has my respect.
Exactly.
His lyrics are, very
Exactly. It's not just a kind of run-of-the-mill kind of composition.
He actually is thinking. He's
beyond the basic storytelling.
That's what you need in lyrics nowadays. You really need lyrics, good lyrics. That's why.
Exactly. All the way through, and as it's intended to be listened to, and as composed by this man right here, genius. And the way he Pablo isn't even on this bus anymore.
Wish exclusive on Wish 107.5.
Wow, powerful to watch, especially Pablo right here. I'm not gonna lie, this blew me away. This note going into the last little break and the way he built up his voice, it sounded like he was holding back tears. Oh, and that emotion, you can't fake that. Like, he is really feeling.
Who knows what Pablo and his brothers will be doing a couple of years from now? But there's one thing that we know for sure. There will always be family and friendship ties that will bind them together, just like how their parents have cultivated good relationships with each other.
Bago tayo maging kung sino man tayo ngayon, magkakaibigan tayo.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
You guys are the best.
To his loving parents, grandparents, and family who have helped raise John Paulo, our best regards. Truly, your family has been blessed with a magical fortune, and we are grateful that you liberated him to whisk us charms and to be enchanted by him. This is Tita A'tin Theda Pineda from the grounds of Iolani Palace in Honolulu, Hawaii, the only royal palace in the whole United States of America. Aloha!
Keli'ipuni Hale, or the Coronation Pavilion. The Coronation Pavilion was built for the coronation of King Kalakaua and Queen Kapiolani on February 12, 1883. Today, the Royal Hawaiian Band can be often seen playing near the Coronation Pavilion, and this has been used for the inauguration of governors of the state of Hawaii. The Royal Hawaiian Band was founded in 1836 by King Kamehameha III to promote Hawaiian music, preserve Hawaiian musical culture, and inspire young musicians. The Royal Hawaiian Band has Filipino connections. Contrary to popular belief, the sugarcane plantation workers were not the first Filipinos to arrive in Hawaii, but the Royal Hawaiian Band had actually Filipino members who jumped trading ships, and they were known as the Manila Men of the Manila Galleons.
And we're back.
We're back. Aloha, Philippines.
Happy birthday again, Pablo.
Happy birthday. By the way, Kat, are there people watching us?
Yeah, Kayla. Do we have viewers? How many? 3?
Wow, 18. 18 for the 18.
Yeah.
Yay. I'm going to do a shout out. Hello, Luchi. Hello, Mona. Hello, Fatima. And hello, Eva. If you're wondering who they are the 18s I met during the SB19 tour. And hello, Madamba family, 18 Rod Madamba.
And family.
And his family, and they're going to Dubai. I'm so jealous.
And of course, we can't forget Miss Sonia, right?
Yes.
The ever excitable, generous Sonia, who helped us with so many things and processed everything so that I would have, this is part of her donation, giveaways.
Can you see my Simula at Wakas 18 bag? I have goodies in here given to us by the lovely 18s.
The traveling 18, there's so many people that helped. Who else? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking out.
Yeah, look.
What did you get?
This is from Fatima Lopez from Boston.
Wow.
Look, I still have
I have chocolates
Fatima.
from Boston too.
Yeah, look
We have
at
a lot
that.
of trinkets from families from different places. I'm so sorry. My mind just blanks out so fast.
And these are bracelets made by...
But you know who you are.
Yeah, made by Mommy Emma.
Yes.
I still have
Campos.
them. I will give them today.
Okay, speaking of SB19, we've heard some of their songs. Today we have actually somebody who will sing one of their songs live. And this person has been a good support to her husband, who is my good friend, who has been my biggest support forever. Since I started getting into SB19, this guy, I don't know what's in his mind. He's probably, oh, my sister is crazy, but still I love her, so I'll help her and support her. I'm talking about Sama Costa and his lovely wife, who's always been there for me, driving me to the Philippine consulate and all. But you know, in hindsight, although it didn't happen the way we wanted it to happen, because we made contacts with the Philippine consulate. This year, when SB19 finally came, they knew who the crazy lady is. And so when I asked, oh, can we please use the Philippine consulate for the fan meet? They said, yes. So we had a nice fan meet at the Philippine consulate. And again, we'd like to extend our many thanks to the Philippine consulate. And based as well on the boys, what the boys have done, the SB19 have done. They are the ambassadors of the National Commission on Culture and Arts of the Philippines. And that's another reason why we're allowed to use the Philippine consulate. So one more time, go back to the Acostas. I was even able to kind of force them a little bit to help me put together a music video, and we'll watch it later after the show. But for now, we'd like to bring in the talented wife of Sam, our sister Arcelia Costa, who will sing the original first song of SB19, Tila Luha. Woohoo!
Put your hands together and welcome her.
Hi everyone. We don't know what to sing. This week, also Tila's birthday.
Always namimilit.
Also happy birthday to Pablo.
Nem, you're next. You're next. Kasi tapusin natin to para makain tayo ng maayos. So after her, we'll have you sing, and then one more video and verse of the week, and then we'll close it para maka-enjoy tayo ng pagkain. No? Yeah? Hi po. Thank you po. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming po. Thank you for coming. Again. I hope Eddie them are watching. I greeted my son-in-law. Bukas sa kanya, no?
What do they have?
Monday. Yeah. We'll finish it and then I'll eat.
Oy!
Ay! Ano yun? Somebody's baon. Did you still need the projection? Or you're okay?
So you guys can join. You guys can sing.
Kumakain mo mga gutom. Kanta ka na lang para yung mukha mo makikita. Kasi pag nakaharap ka doon. You look at the camera, so you can look back and forth, I guess. We can still play it, but what I mean is you should face as much as possible. Yeah? Okay.
Beautiful. One more time. Put your hands together for the lovely and talented Arcelia Costa. And where's the birthday girl? How are you enjoying the thing? There she is.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you so much for joining us today to celebrate Theda's birthday. It's so wonderful to see you on this beautiful Saturday in the beautiful island of Hawaii. Vancouver, I love your island, but don't you wish you're here too? Just joking.
Next year, when SB19 comes, I know the traveling 18 will be traveling to Hawaii again, right?
Yes, they are. They're coming again. Did you see, once in a while you see on Facebook their adventures in Hawaii, and I'm looking at them, so like, where's that? Where did they go? Next time, we're going to where they are and join. And anyway, thank you for your patience. The food looks good. Hopefully, we're enjoying it. And we have another beautiful singer who will come and entertain you to present a special song. Singers, I'm told. The beautiful sisters, Nemfi and
her sister, Christine.
Christine.
It's a duet.
It's a duet. They will be singing to us another SB19 song called Blessed.
It's actually Pablo's song. Since it's Pablo's day today, so they chose to sing Pablo's song.
Pablo's song. Put your hands together for the wonderful, the beautiful Noli and Christine.
Thank you. Hi, A'tin Theda. I would like to say happy birthday. And also to Pablo, if you're watching, happy birthday to you. So, this is my sister-in-law, Christine.
So we're going to do the cut the wave now? After them?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then verse.
What can I eat? I want to eat
beef.
What is this?
Grapes?
Is it good?
Grapes? Good boy, but it's a grape.
I'm off.
You're the best, you just take on
Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you, Christine and Nemfi. Lovely ladies and lovely voices. See that, Pablo? We want to show off our talented friends here in Hawaii. You haven't seen the rest.
They always deliver.
Exactly. That whole family, the Relasiva family, were at the concert, the SB19 concert. And Nemfi was telling me, Ate, it's like it was not me anymore. Whenever it was our turn to run in the front, she ran like everybody else. She goes, "Ooh, this is not like me, but I'm here." So that's the effect of SB19. You can be demure all you want, but you know, once you become a fan, it's hard to stay demure. And actually, you'll see that in this last video that we're going to show. Are you folks ready? Okay, so like I said earlier, I've been going nuts for a couple of years trying to bring SB19 here. And finally, this year, they were able to come. And of course, people like us who've been waiting forever couldn't wait for them to come. So this is like a recap of what happened in that concert. Are we ready to play?
What is
SB19 caught a wave in Hawaii.
While our tech is preparing that, I'd like to shout out to my Abalayan, Thelma. Hello, Abalayan.
SB19 caught a tidal wave in Hawaii. The Kings of P-Pop SB19 brought their extraordinary artistry and their electrifying dance wizardry as they debuted on August 1, 2025 at the Hawaii Convention Center.
SB19's fans called 18 converged in Hawaii days before the concert. As 18 based in Hawaii set up activities, they welcomed their co-18 warmly, those who flew from the different states of the U.S., and even one who flew from the Philippines.
Okay, picture, video, say hi! Hello, hello! Okay, everybody!
Fresh from a lifted tsunami warning, 18 were excited and ready to welcome their idols at the Honolulu International Airport hours before SB19 arrived. They had welcome banners, shirts, signs, and leis to show SB19 Hawaii's signature aloha.
Embracing one's identity, further amplifying their message of empowerment.
The following day, Hawaii 18 welcomed Guest 18 at the Philippine Consulate of Hawaii, which graciously hosted the fan meet. Food popular in the islands were served, a photo booth to capture fun and friendship, and games to brush up on knowledge about SB19 kept everybody alert. Of course, if SB19 are talented, so are their fans. So we were treated to dancing, singing, song composition, and even specially prepared video presentations. This event was seen worldwide via live stream called the SB19 Hawaii Show Live.
They were very enthusiastic and really wanted to know how they could give back. And we're very fortunate that they selected Pakiawan. So thank you so much.
In the morning of the concert, SB19's 18, still full of energy, troop to Kapiolani Medical Center for Women and Children to turn in the monetary donation they raised for the Cancer and Infusion Center, which serves intergenerational patients of Hawaii and across the Pacific region. Generous fans also donated a total of 40 tickets to treat the hardworking staff of the hospital and introduce them to the amazing talents of SB19.
Privileged because we have fans from the famous group SB19. Concert at the Hawaii Convention Center. This is the first one in Hawaii. Ever in Hawaii. So this is a huge deal. This is a very, very popular boy band, originally from the Philippines, and they have actually fundraised to support the hospital. And so we're here to celebrate them and to thank them for the money that they've raised for the future Martha B. Smith Cancer and Infusion Center. So thank you guys so much for that. They have also generously donated 40 free tickets to the concert.
Hours before the concert started, 18 of Hawaii Vlogs had a table full of giveaways for concert attendees to avail of. This gave attendees a glimpse of the SB19 and 18 culture wherein everyone is welcome. At the sound check, screams of fans matched the amazing vocals of SB19. And while waiting for the show to start, fans had a good time singing SB19 songs and even showing off dance moves, loosening everyone to familiarity and fun. Our Mahalima, or because this is Hawaii, our Aloha Ilima, didn't disappoint. Their artistry and showmanship is top-notch, enhanced by amazing production.
Indeed, SB19 caught a huge wave in Hawaii. Their fierce artistry founded in the hearts and minds of people who now can't wait for their return. This is Tita A'tin Theda Pineda from Waikiki Beach, Hawaii. Aloha!
But there is one source that we cannot forget. We are appreciating again the police and the firefighters. But with the celebrations, yes, give them a round of applause. But with all the celebrations and blessing, there is one source that we cannot forget, and that's our Almighty Father in heaven, from whom all our blessings come from. We are truly, truly blessed. We acknowledge that today, especially for my friend Theda, who's celebrating her 60th birthday. As you can see from the glimpses of her life that's shown on the video, it's been a blessed life. Once more, happy birthday. And to our loving Father, we thank you so much. And this Hawaii SB19 or this 18 Hawaii live show, one of the purposes also is not only to promote SB19 and the Filipino and Hawaii culture, but it's also to promote our faith. And on that note, we share with you a very special verse of the week.
Yes, with all the many challenges that's happening around the world, most especially lately in our own country, the home country, I guess the Philippines, many challenges are happening. Well, in a way, it kind of started with Indonesia and Nepal, and we don't want that to happen, but you know, with all that, and many people might feel disheartened. Here's our verse of the week to remind us all, to put it all together.
When we experience disappointments and frustrations, despite our best efforts, it may feel like the whole world is conspiring against us. Pandemics, social unrest, injustice, greed, not getting a fair shot can be quite discouraging. But are we without hope? Experience disappointments and frustration.
We need to hear it.
Experience disappointments and frustrations despite our best efforts. It may feel like the whole world is conspiring against us. Pandemics, social unrest, injustice, greed, not getting a fair shot can be quite discouraging. But are we without hope? Are we alone in working towards the things that we want in this life? I'm Brother Lowell Nuko, and in this verse of the week, let's read what the Bible has to say in Isaiah 30:18. But the Lord longs to show you his favor. He wants to give you his tender love. The Lord is a God who is always fair. Blessed are all those who wait for him to act. So as God's people, we are not without hope. God, our Father, our Creator, wants a good outcome for us. What does the Almighty God desire for us? The Bible says, the Lord longs to show you his favor. He wants to give you his tender love. The world indeed can be unkind and unfair, but God is always fair. What must we do to receive graces and blessings from God? The Bible says, blessed are all those who wait for him to act. So dear brethren, don't be discouraged. Don't lose heart. No matter what happens, even if it seems that the world around us is crashing down, God's graces can make their way into our lives. So let's place our faith and trust in God. Stay safe, stay strong, stay faithful. God bless.
Thank you, everyone. If there's anything I would like to ask for you to remember of today's event is that verse, right? I mean, we're all happy here, we're all celebrating, but I think that's a very important verse that we should remember, like I said, in times like this, okay? So if there's anything that, you know, there's so many happy things that we could think of, but I think that's one thing I would like for you to remember. And if you forgot what's the verse, you could always rewatch this what do you call that, replay later on my YouTube channel. So please go ahead. And at this point, we're closing up, but we can't close without saying thanks again for the other
so
people
much.
who did all the things behind the scenes.
So that's
First of all, I guess we can't forget our tech. My lovely daughter, Tita Pineda. Where's your partner?
And Chester.
Chester already left. Is he
Where'd
here?
Chester go?
Chester, Kalabong.
Yay.
Okay. And then, of course, our audio visual there. My good friend Sam and his lovely wife, Acosta, the husband and wife, forever my supporter, as if I'm running for office.
And the singers, the beautiful Nymphy and Christine.
And back to the lovely wife, Miss Arceli.
Yes.
That was kind of last minute, and she did very well. And even this too was kind of last minute request. So, you know, when you're really a singer, because it would take me like 1 year, and I still would not have that quality singing.
At least you know we're honest.
We can talk, but not sing.
And then
Okay, go
also
ahead.
the Tita A'tins.
The Tita A'tin of
They're
Hawaii.
oh,
Yay!
wait, let's finish the acknowledgement.
You know, in
Tita
our group, we have an equivalent of the SB19. This is Pablo, the one standing up there. And then this is Josh here. And this is Ken. And this is Justin. And this is Stel. Guess who is the Stel of our group? Stand up, Stel. She even brought the sign. Oh my goodness. And it's so funny, on the day at the concert, she was telling Stel at the meet and greet, Stel, I've been carrying your sign. And then what did he say?
Because I've been holding it up and he doesn't look. So when we did the photo, the picture taking, I made the point, I didn't mean to, but I'm like, Stel, I've been holding this sign all night. You didn't even look. And guess what he said? Thank you, Paul.
Oh my
But
goodness.
yes, in my life, I never imagined that I would be holding up a sign, but I did.
At our age, mga fans. And then there is the most storied in our group, right? The most, with the very big cuento.
Josh?
Okay, she's like, don't say that, don't tell that story, my husband is here. Oh, he knows? Okay, the Josh of our group. Come on, up.
Come on, show what you did. Show what you did.
If you watch my vlog, she has a very funny story with her favorite son here, Josh. And then Justin, the Justin of our group. Come on, Joss. Jocelyn.
Jocelyn, they did.
She's the Justin of our group. They have similarities. We're gonna take picture here, so you stay. And the Ken of our group, Ken. See, this multi-talented person who's doing so many things. Helen. Hoy.
Come on down.
Come
She's
on.
busy. So while we're calling her, I would also like to acknowledge the lovely Abalayans, Ben and Faye Malapit. Thank you.
If you
for
see
the
these beautiful
chair
covers, otherwise the chairs would just be ordinary. But because my Abalayan
for
right there.
everyone who are coming. And also, I'd like to say a special thank you to our husbands who let us who we are. Let us be.
Who let us be who we are.
Be who we are.
We're not done
We're not
thanking.
done. Yeah, I'd like to bring up your husband, the quiet.
Yes,
the
where's my
sincere,
husband?
The
My
very
husband.
humble,
We gotta
right
take
there,
picture.
Brother Romeo, Bolosan, come on. So they know
the 18 that knows us only knows us, but not our husbands. Come on, Kuya Ernie. Look, naka-blue.
Yeah, naka-blue sila.
The two of you, sorry. The
sorry,
two of you, you come
sorry.
here na kasi husband and wife package na kayo. Come on, the two of you. You go with your wife.
Ay, sorry, my husband working.
Your husband working. Come on, hurry up. Take our picture, please. And of course, we are grateful for the good food that came today.
Yeah.
That's Sister Yoli right there. Worked so hard.
Yay,
Thank you, Kayoli.
Honey, you have to go behind. There we go.
I'll finally enjoy that food soon. Okay, anybody else before we close? We have to close this live stream.
Oh yes, we haven't closed it yet. 18, thank you so much. Thank you for your patience.
Okay, we can turn this off. Are we done? Are we closing? What do we say? Do we count off?
We count off?
Okay, 18. Everywhere, all over the world.
It's getting hot over here.
Thank you so much for helping us celebrate my 60th birthday and Pablo's 31st.
Aloha!
Aloha!
Happy birthday.
Let's sing
Happy birthday.
Now let's sing happy.
Oh, the cake is here. We might as well. You can turn that off already. Kakaya. We'll cut the cake so we have dessert.
By the way, I'm going to go on the record that maybe you're thinking that all we did in the SB19 is just have fun. We actually propagated. In the middle of our breakfast, we said,
we're
Iglesia
Iglesia.
Cristo, and we have churches all over the world. So wherever you're from, go find the church and we invite you. So we're propagating. We're not just fooling around doing SB19.
Yes.
Yay!
And we actually have a sister that came all the way from the Philippines. So she's also doing her share. Can we show, we already closed the live stream, right? But we can show